I wanted to give him a standing ovation all day long just for that moment, but there are a lot of them. And what Tom Homan is rightfully pointing out is that the congressman up there, AOC and all of her ilk, refused to accept this crazy concept known as the rule of law.
So you are the author of the family separation policy?
I am not the author of this memo.
You're not the author, but you signed the memo?
Yes.
You recommended family separation?
I recommended zero tolerance.
Which includes family separation?
The same as is with every U.S. citizen parent gets arrested when they're with a child. If I get arrested for DUI and I have a young child in the car, I'm going to be separated.
Mr. Homan, with all due respect, legal asylees are not charged with any crime.
When you're into the country illegally, it's violation 8 United States Code 1325.
Seeking asylum is legal.
If you want to seek asylum and go through the port of entry, do it the legal way. The Attorney General of the United States has made that clear.
Okay.
Whoops. Today's hearing was convened by the House Oversight Committee, whose members included 3 of the 4 progressive it girls. Now, conjuring up emotion and passion, usually reserved for border crossers gaming our immigration laws, they read from the dog-eared script that demonizes Border Patrol and ICE and forgets about duly passed laws by our legislature. Forget about those. But at a certain point, former acting ICE Director Tom Homan had had just about enough.
As a 34-year veteran of law enforcement, it is shocking to see the constant attacks against those that leave the safety and security of their homes every day, put on a Kevlar vest and put a gun on their hip, and risk their own safety to defend this nation. They have to wake up every day and see news reports and comments from representatives in Congress that they're Nazis, white supremacists, that they operate concentration camps, that they knowingly abuse women and children. ICE agents and Border Patrol agents are mom and dads too. They have children. What they see every day in this unprecedented surge of children and families affects them deeply and emotionally. Has any of those who easily attack the men and women of the Border Patrol ICE, you ever walked up to one and thanked one for serving their nation? Have you ever had to console a small child or a spouse of a fallen officer? I have, too many times.
Game, set, match. The only borders the new and radicalized Democratic Party believes in now are those around maybe abortion clinics, keeping sidewalk counselors away from vulnerable women. That's a border they'll enforce. But when have the Democrats ever expressed a smidge, even a little bit of empathy toward the thousands of victims of crimes or DUIs committed by illegal immigrants, such as Corey Cottrell, who last month was killed when an illegal who had been ordered deported drove drunk and ran him over? His family, including 2 young daughters, are separated from him forever, not for just a few weeks or few months. So has AOC or any well-known elected Democrat shed one tear for these types of tragedies? Ever? Not that I've seen. Instead, they would rather paint America as a gulag for immigrants who are all good and deserving, despite the laws that they do violate and court orders that they brazenly ignore.
Our government, at the hands of this administration, has exhibited an incompetence and cruelty that has created a human rights crisis in our own country.
They've now gone from denying that there is a crisis to accusing those working to stop it, our border agents, of actually creating a culture of cruelty.
There is no need for us to arrest innocent people and treat them no differently than criminals when they are pursuing their basic human rights.
Calling these Auschwitz-style concentration camps, that doesn't help solve the problem.
Now, to a lot of these Democrats, America, especially when it's being led by Donald Trump, is broken and illegitimate, the whole country. So the laws that Democrats don't like, they too are illegitimate. Joining me now is Congressman